Okay, I'm Milton Odom with Fort Knox Locks, and this is our patented lock for the Anderson Ultimate fifth wheel connection. And so we've done real well with this lock, had a lot of good reviews, and have hundreds of them out there, if not thousands. And somebody knocked us off. And so several things. First of all, you can't get to this one without power tools. This is the knockoff. A couple things: it doesn't accommodate the funnel. I had to take the funnel off of this so it would fit. I also had to take the eye bolt off. So if you are using the eye bolts, you can't use this lock with that. So our lock fits all 4 iterations of the Anderson Ultimate, and this one does not. So what we're going to do, they used a decent lock for their locking mechanism. This is made by Anderson. It's a good lock. And we're just going to see if this lock will hold up to an attempt to defeat it without power tools. That's our rule, no power tools. So we've got it just tack welded here to the table to simulate being installed on a fifth wheel RV, which I don't have. And so I'm just going to see if some leverage in here will break this tab off. Well, now the locking system is totally exposed, and we'll just see if we can just knock one of these tabs off right here. And there you have it, about a minute, minute and a half, no power tools. So this is a recap from the lock defeat we did yesterday, and I want to reiterate a couple of things. Number one, this lock will not even work with the version of the Anderson Ultimate that has the metal funnel, or the newest version if you happen to have the safety chains and the eye bolts. On top of that, it's almost half the weight. This is a little over 10 pounds. Ours is almost 18 pounds. And since they're comparably priced, I just don't think that's worth it. And yeah, it was with pretty mixed emotions that we learned someone had made a lock almost identical to our patented lock for the Anderson Ultimate fifth wheel connection. It's been almost 5 years since we worked carefully with Anderson Hitches to design a lock which offered significant security from trailer theft, and even more so, protection from the Anderson conversion block just being stolen off your trailer and sold on eBay for a quick buck. They say imitation is the greatest form of flattery, and after buying one of these inferior locks and having a chance to see how they built it, truth be told, we weren't that flattered. You'll almost certainly have to bring a cutting torch or power tools in order to defeat a Fort Knox lock. But we were able, on our first attempt, to easily defeat this lock with just a crowbar and a hammer in less than a minute. And as we were unsure as to the quickest way to defeat this lighter gauge lock, we did have some misdirected efforts and believe we can now defeat it in less than 20 seconds. And when you consider all the other benefits which are indeed found in our Anderson Ultimate lock, such as the heavier gauge steel, the proven locking system, accommodating all the versions of the Ultimate, including the metal funnel, the safety chains, the eye bolts, we're confident you'll be able to see that the Fort Knox lock is keeping to the same level of security which we've built into all of our other locks. And it's this commitment to security that has us protecting trailers in all 50 states and Canada. After our company was devastated by a significant trailer theft, we started Fort Knox Locks with a commitment to helping secure other people's trailers. Now, we're not being martyrs here, but since one of our commitments is helping ensure the best security for Anderson owners, if you happen to have been one of those unfortunate enough to have bought one of these other locks, we at Fort Knox Lock want to offer you 50% off of one of our Anderson Ultimate locks. Just send us your Level and Hitches lock and we'll issue you a coupon code for that discount. And I know that doesn't totally make up for you not finding us first, but I trust it shows our commitment to your security. Thank you very much. So we had a lock defeat of Anderson Ultimate lock that was a copy of our lock. We had a few people say, well, if you did the same thing to your lock, it would come open too. So we thought we'd put our money where our mouth is and see what we're doing. That last time we did it with a 24-inch crowbar and a 2 or 3 pound sledge. So we're going to up the ante with our test with a 36-inch crowbar and an 8 pound sledge. So a couple of things they said was, first of all, that if we got behind the lock with a crowbar, you'd be able to pop it off. Which you can't. Plus, they thought if we get in here, you could pry it open. And I've been to my crowbar, so that's not going to work. So we're going to see what we can do with a 8 pound sledge. So I'm not a golfer, so don't take my swings personally. Woo! Mike's a golfer. Of course, you would never be able to have this angle of attack on this particular lock because I'd be standing in the bedroom of a fifth wheel. Okay, well, we just broke the weld loose, and as you can see, the lock is intact. We may have to pry that open to be able to get the lock off, but the lock is still functioning, and the lock is and the Fort Knox lock is intact. So enough said. So we couldn't get the lock off initially because this surround hasp had kind of pinched on it, and we used a chisel to bend that out enough, and we get the lock off. This is just the aluminum. We have the steel as well, but this guy is beat up, still held, and you could actually reuse the Fort Knox lock. It looks like crap, but your trailer's still there. Thank you.